Hi, this is Tara from HealingCrystals.com.
Hi, this is Lourdes for HealingCrystals.com.
Today we're going to talk about one of our favorite subjects, and that is jewelry.
Yes.
We love jewelry.
That is an understatement.
But seriously, what girl doesn't love jewelry? I mean, and a lot of guys love jewelry too. I mean, jewelry's just awesome. I mean, besides decorating yourself, it's also, one of my favorite ways to carry the energy around with me to keep me feeling safe and protected and energized throughout the day.
I agree. And there's so many different ways. People always ask us, do you have to carry it on you? Well, it really works best if it's on or near you. So jewelry is the perfect vehicle for that.
It's true. That's true. And probably one of the number one questions that I get all the time is, can I wear too much jewelry? Or can I be wearing too many crystals? Or should I be, is it okay to mix these different crystals? I may be the wrong person to ask because this is pretty typical for me, okay? I mean, I just have whatever, I just kind of, sometimes I plan my jewelry out the day before and say, okay, this is what I'll need. For instance, I was traveling a lot today, so, so with my bracelets, I have a lot of my protective stuff on, and I was doing shopping, so I have my citrine and my green aventurine to find good bargains, all right? But I don't believe the crystals cancel each other out. And I believe that as long as the energy feels good to you and you don't feel overwhelmed by the energy, then you should wear whatever you want as much of it as you want to wear.
And for me, I feel as long as you have the intention.
Oh, right.
The intention for it, let's say you may be wearing black tourmaline and labradorite and obsidian, but they're all for protection.
Right.
So they all work well together. Now, if you have 20 different intentions, that may be a challenge. That's where you might start feeling that something is off.
You don't want to mix your intentions. That's a very good point. You're wearing a bracelet too, although you can kind of have them complement each other. Like, for instance, if you're taking a trip, you want to have fun and excitement, but you also want to be protected.
Exactly.
They don't have to be mutually exclusive. So, that is something to keep in mind when you're working with your jewelry. And then also just something else to keep in mind is, I like to, how things make you feel and how they look to you. Like, for instance, I like these two.
They're beautiful.
These two together just seem very right to me. So I would definitely wear this, while some people might feel that it's too much. So
No.
you're like,
No,
it's
not
fine.
too much.
It's fine. And also there's other things that you can do with your jewelry besides wear them. For instance, if you have a lot of jewelry, like we happen to, there are different ways to use it. You don't have to just stick it in a drawer in a jewelry box, which I don't do with any of my crystals. Almost all of my crystal jewelry is out on a wall somewhere.
Most of mine is out, although of jewelry. Then there's, of course, everything else that's under beds.
Right. Well, that's a
different story.
Yeah.
Well, one thing before we leave the topic of jewelry, what you mentioned combining pendants. I combine necklaces.
Absolutely.
And people forget that you can just intertwine them. And here
you can
I
twist
have
them.
Yes, this one's peridot and Tsavorite garnet.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
And then you can put pendants on your chip necklaces. Don't think that you have to just
a lot
yourself.
of the pendants will fit. I do it all the time on the chip necklaces. And the nice thing about that too is that you're adding your energy to the crystals and to the jewelry, and that's building the intention. So it's making it even more energetic and more personal for you.
Yes. One thing though, after you wear a piece of jewelry, clean it. Because if you don't clean it, there's more of a chance of it breaking.
Right. And keep in mind too, you're out, it's going to be picking up other energies.
Yes.
So there's that.
But as for decorating, I love decorating with crystals. One thing I like to do is I like to take chip necklaces, and for example, we have the holidays coming out. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but there's green aventurine running all through this. Now, I could have put red jasper, anything else, depending on the color.
Sparkly, like clear quartz, something like that.
You could have done that. And here, I was trying to take advantage of the 50-cent keychain sale that we have going on right now, and I placed them on here with bows.
Those keychains are amazing. You can do so many things with those keychains.
Yes. So, between the keychains and this, you can make a really nice wreath for just a couple $.
Yeah. Now, something you can do with your bracelets, if you have candles, whether they're real candles or if you have flameless candles, like I have a ton of those flameless candles around my house, You can put, now just, again, be careful,
Excuse
please,
me.
because these can snap, and I don't want you to be sad or anything like that, but can be really, really pretty, having this around, and it's also very energetic. If you have earrings, you can hang earrings off of things.
Yes.
I do that all the time.
And it's so funny you mentioned earrings because I take pendants and make them into earrings.
Uh-huh.
You know,
You can
just
do
all
that.
you have to do is get the hooks at the
If you're
store.
crafty,
Yeah.
crafty, and then even if you don't want to go nuts, like I was showing Lourdes this is an agate well, I mean,
It is
carnelian
agate,
is
it's beautiful.
agate, but this agate necklace that I have, that I love. It's a beautiful necklace, but honestly, it's very heavy to wear and it clanks and stuff, so I don't really wear it a lot. But I have this hanging in my kitchen. Because the energies, feel very warm and earthy to me, which to me is the kitchen area. So this is like hanging in my house, and its energy is there all the time. So that's another nice thing to do with it. You're charging water?
Yes, you can. I didn't put water in here because it would have been too heavy to start lifting.
Right.
But I usually put my necklaces around the water jug, fill it with water, and let it charge. You know, you could put it in the moonlight. For moonlight charging.
Yes.
You know, we always say sunlight, and sunlight's fine, except some crystals may get lighter.
They're going to fade
and you don't want that. And sometimes you have to be careful because the sun will hit it, reflect, and burn something.
Right.
Just from experience.
Right.
So, moonlight is a wonderful way. And one of the things, if you have pendants, you can make grids.
Yep.
Here, you know, I
I
took
do that all the time.
I took Star of David, and it's a center point, the focal point of the grid, and then I have the quartz going out. Then one other thing I do, and this is the heavy one.
Don't hurt yourself. All right, there we go.
I put them around quartz clusters. I mean, this is a big one, but we have small ones here that you can do the same thing with.
Yep.
You know, you could just double it.
You can decorate.
You can decorate with them, and they
I
get
do
a
this
boost.
kind of thing all the time.
Yeah.
You know, wherever I have, whether it's quartz, whether it's amethyst.
Yes.
I have a lot of big labradorite pieces. You know, I mean, look at how pretty that citrine looks on the
know,
clear
that
quartz.
is
It really
pretty, I
does look
know.
nice,
It does
doesn't
look
it?
great.
I'm going to put that back on my wrist fast.
But it's just to give you ideas. You know, the sky's the limit. We're
Don't
just
feel
giving
limited.
you some.
Crystals are meant to open your energy, open your mind, open your imagination, and everything truly is limitless. And this is just another way that you can enjoy your crystals and enjoy your jewelry. For healingcrystals.com, I'm Tara.
And I'm Lourdes.
Crystal blessings.
Bye-bye.